Yo, turn the headphones up.
World in chaos. We got
Check the sky. Yeah. The skyline bleeds a heavy neon gray. A satellite tracker sweeps the block today. Top floor offices where the leaders sit, trading human souls for a profit split. They press a button from a leather chair. 10,000 miles away, smoke fills the air. Silent drones hovering like metal flies, raining fire down from the quiet skies. Smart missiles cutting through the midnight breeze, bending nations down to their shaking knees. They talk about defense, talk about the peace, but the factories spinning never ever cease. Stock markets climbing as the buildings fall, a ledger book of blood written on the wall. Is it World War III or a chance for peace? Will the hunger for power ever finally cease? The kids deserve a future, not a fallout shelter. As the globe spins out into a chaotic welter, put the missiles in the dirt, let the children breathe before the final curtain makes the ocean seethe. Down in the dust where the concrete broke, a 6-year-old boy is inhaling smoke. No school bells ringing, just sirens wail, living out a nightmare in a living jail. The poor pay the price for the games they play, while bunker-bound elites watch the world decay. The silos underground holding nuclear waste, a countdown to a future that we can't erase. One tactical strike, one ego trip, and the whole human race is a sinking ship. We trade our tomorrow for a code on a screen, the most horrific show that you've ever seen. They build bigger shields for their own defense, while the cost of survival makes no damn sense. Is it World War III or a chance for peace? Will the hunger for power ever finally cease? The kids deserve a future, not a fallout shelter. As the globe spins out into a chaotic welter, put the missiles in the dirt, let the children breathe before the final curtain makes the ocean seethe. The ink on the map starts to blur and run under the glare of a symphonic sun. The working man bleeds just to pay the tax that funds the laser beams and the battle axe. But look at the pavement, a flower grows, a silent rebellion that nobody knows. The children are matching, the peace is back, refusing to walk on the scorched earth track. The power belongs to the hands that heal, not the tyrants wrapped up in suits of steel. We stand at the edge of the final hour, will we choose the ash or the living flower? Wipe the dust off the lens, let the truth be told before the ashes rise and the earth goes cold. Is it World War III or a chance for peace? Will the hunger for power ever finally cease? The kids deserve a future, not a fallout shelter. As the globe spins out into a chaotic welter, put the missiles in the dirt, let the children breathe before the final curtain makes the ocean seethe. Stop. Chaos. Yeah. Yeah. I never wore the colors, never repped a block, but I'm the one they look to when the pressure drops. You don't need a crew to stand up on your own. Real gangster mentality is how you carry your throne. You don't need a gang to be a soldier. It's just a weight upon your shoulder. Yeah, yeah. No bandanas in my pocket, no tattoos on my face. Still I run this whole operation, setting up the pace. Gangster ain't a jacket that you buy at the mall. It is standing back up after taking a fall. Keep your word locked tight, never leaking a word. Speak with your actions, let your silence be heard. Pay your bills on time, keep your family fed. That is real life power, put that thought in your head. Respect every man, but fear absolutely none. Walk into the storm until the battle is won. I never wore the colors, never repped a block, but I'm the one they look to when the pressure drops. You don't need a crew to stand up on your own. Real gangster mentality is how you carry your throne. You don't need a gang to be a soldier. It's just the weight upon your shoulder, They think a weapon makes them tough, but it's a mental game. Chasing validation just to build up a name. Real gangsters build a business, moving in the shade, counting up the profit from the choices they made. Be the shield for the weak, never bully the crowd. Work hard in the dark, let success speak aloud. You don't need a crowd just to walk down the street. Your reputation stays solid every person you meet. Independent mind, yeah, I dictate my path. Pure focus on the future, skipping out on the raft. I never wore the colors, never wrecked a block, but I'm the one they look to when the pressure drops. You don't need a crew to stand up on your own. Real gangster mentality is how you carry your throne. You don't need a gang to be a soldier. It's just the weight upon your shoulder, This is 2026, straight raw, no filter. Motherfucker. Quad. Concrete bleeding while the fat cat's dying. Signing fake bills, snorting white chalk lines. They preach peace on the news, got the camera on, while another activist is gagged and gone. Underground sewers filled with promises broken. Paid off the guard so the truth ain't spoken. Taxes in the pocket of a senator's son, while a mother in Tondo lacks a plate for her sons. Barangi captains acting like they own the block. Sell your soul for a voucher, tick-tock on the clock. They buy votes with a crisp pop 100 bill, then they clear out the slums with a license to kill. Dynasty clones running every single seat while the jeepney drivers starve out on the street. They wrap the flag around a carcass of lies. Look them dead in the face, hear the poverty cries. Welcome to the circus where the killers get a crown. Blood on the pavement while the state burns down. They talk big budget but the pockets got a hole. Selling out the islands, yeah, they trading for your soul. Philippine politics, a dirty ass game. Different face in the palace but the ride is the same. Yeah, the ride is the same. Hands up if you're sick of the shame. Charter change coming but the school's still trash. Just another backdoor way to grab more cash. They bow down to foreign flags, licking the boot, while the local farmers suffer from the corporate loot. Warrants issued daily for the kids in the mud, while the big time cartels are washing the blood. Sovereignty sold to the highest bidder's hand. They paid paradise to build a reclamation land. Red tag, toe tag, acid in the ditch. Don't speak against the regime, don't bitch. They got trolls in the basement, spinning the news, making algorithms dictate the lives that we lose. Confidential funds hidden right in the vault. When the infrastructure crumbles, it's the citizens' fault. Ain't no justice in a courtroom bought by a bribe. Just a war of survival for the working class tribe. Welcome to the circus where the killers get a crown. Blood on the pavement while the state burns down. They talk big budget but the pockets got a hole. Selling out the islands, yeah, they trading for your soul. Philippine politics, a dirty ass game. Different face in the palace but the ride is the same. Yeah, the ride is the same. Hands up if you're sick of the shame. Phantoms in the Senate making laws out of spite, while the grid goes dark every Saturday night. Inflation hit the ceiling, onion prices like gold, but the story on the state media is neatly controlled. They want a nation of zombies, keeping their heads down while the royalty parades through the capital town. No healthcare, no pensions, just a middle finger sign from a bulletproof truck sitting on the front line. We sick of the dynasties, the actors, the crooks, the history they rewrote inside of the books. From the north to the south, it's a mafia state, feeding hungry citizens a platter of hate. But the underground's rising, the speaker is blown. We don't want your crumbs, we are taking the throne. Keep your ride shields high, keep your gas max near, cause the anger of the poor is your ultimate fear. Welcome to the circus where the killers get a crown. Blood on the pavement while the state burns down. They talk big budget but the pockets got a hole. Selling out the islands, yeah, they trading for your soul. Philippine politics, a dirty ass game. Different face in the palace but the ride is the same. Yeah, the ride is the same. Hands up if you
Gen Z is navigating it, a hyper-connected, anxious world shaped by screens and STEM aggression.
Scrolling through the chaos, looking at the screen, living in the future that you never seen. Algorithm trapping every single mind, looking for some truth that we can never find. Yeah, we chase the cloud but we feel the pain, walking through the fire, dancing in the rain. Gen Z rising, breaking through the wall, standing on the edge, we refuse to fall.
Born with a device right inside our palms, blue light glowing, breaking all our calms. TikTok scrolling, double tap the feed, feeding on the dopamine, capturing the greed. Filters on the face, masking all the tears. Anxiety is peeking through the passing years. I in the classroom, avatars online, losing real connection just to look divine. Virtual reality, living in a ghost town. Notification pops, keeping heads bowed down.
Scrolling through the chaos, looking at the screen, living in the future that you never seen. Algorithm trapping every single mind, looking for some truth that we can never find. Yeah, we chase the cloud but we feel the pain, walking through the fire, dancing in the rain. Gen Z rising, breaking through the wall, standing on the edge, we refuse to fall.
Society and environment, look outside the window, concrete in the smog. Mental health is drowning in the heavy fog. Prices going up, rent is out of reach. They tell us work harder, that's the phrase they preach. But the climate's shifting, oceans starting to rise. We see the plastic world through our own eyes. Cancel culture clicking, judging on the spot. Everyone is talking but the empathy is shot. We want a safe space, looking for a home, but we feel so isolated, standing with a phone.
Scrolling through the chaos, looking at the screen, living in the future that you never seen. Algorithm trapping every single mind, looking for some truth that we can never find. Yeah, we chase the cloud but we feel the pain, walking through the fire, dancing in the rain. Gen Z rising, breaking through the wall, standing on the edge, we refuse to fall.
The government and systems, politicians talking, promises are cheap, while the working class is falling in too deep. Old minds making rules for a brand new age, leaving young generations locked inside a cage. They debate on television, ignoring all the facts, passing down the debt while they cover up their tracks. We vote for the change, standing in the line, hoping for a future where the sun will shine. No more silent whispers, we demand the truth. Power to the people, power to the youth.
Scrolling through the chaos, looking at the screen, living in the future that you never seen. Algorithm trapping every single mind, looking for some truth that we can never find. Yeah, we chase the cloud but we feel the pain, walking through the fire, dancing in the rain. Gen Z rising, breaking through the wall, standing on the edge, we refuse to fall. We refuse to fall.
Woke up, the bills on the table again. Cold little room, same weight on my chest. Everybody smiling, but the hurt runs deep. Somebody's anger got no place to sleep. Mama on the phone with a shaking voice. Kids in the hall hear the pain and the noise. Friends turn enemies over pride and lies. Whole world heavy when you look in their eyes. Every day we breathe in a different storm. Catch that bad mood and it comes back worn. Words like stones and they hit too hard. Some folks bleed out just to play the part, but I won't fold, I won't break. I keep my feet when the floor don't shake. I learn to breathe through the gray and give that darkness back no stay. God keep me strong through the ache and the wrong. God keep me strong, I can still carry on. Through the lows, through the rain, I won't drown in the pain. God keep me strong, and I'll rise before long. Seen good hearts get tired from the constant load. Seen bright minds dim in the cold road. Jealous eyes and the silent hate. Broken trust like a rusty gate. Try to hold peace in my open hands, but the world keeps testing what I understand. So I cut out the noise, let my soul get clean. Plant fresh hope where the hurt has been. I learned the scars don't mean I'm done, they just prove I made it through the run. Every fall got a lesson inside. Every loud and my mind runs thin. I bow my head and let you in. One more breath, one more fight. You make the burden feel a little light. God, keep me strong. Ups and downs, I still believe. With every scar, you're still with me. Stay in the process, keep my heart on track. One hand up, I ain't looking back. Scooter, scooter, scooter. Yeah. Scooter, scooter.
Clock in with a clear mind, lace up, same route. Bread on the line, but I move with a straight route. Corner store smile, still I keep my chest proud. Heavy days hit hard, I don't fold, I step out. Mom's taught me grace when the rent came due. Say less, work more, let the calm come through. If the hand get rough, still I keep it clean. Real in my tone, humble in my beam. Hustle hard, stay real, keep that steady flow. Hustle hard, stay real, let the whole block know. Don't stay high faith, never lose control. Hustle hard, stay real, that's the code, that's the goal. Early bus ride, cold air, one coat. Mind full of plans, I keep a firm hope. No flex, just facts, I don't chase applause. I salute the ones who keep it human with the cause. Payday small, still I stretch that plate. Turn crumbs to a feast with a patient state. When the wave get loud, I don't jump that fence. I keep my word tight, that's the common sense. Hustle hard, stay real, keep that steady flow. Hustle hard, stay real, let the whole block know. All stay high faith, never lose control. Hustle hard, stay real, that's the code, that's the goal. Send friends, switch lanes for a quick bright spark. I stayed on my lane, kept my name in the dark. No need for the throne, I just need my peace. Build with my people, let the good things increase. Every drop of sweat got a story in it. Every scar on my palm got a glory in it. If I win today, I still share that flame. Humble like the first day, same soul, same name. Hustle hard, stay real. Keep it humble, keep it green. Underground, keep the flow. That's the code, that's the goal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bring it back. Check the cut, check the cut. One time. I came up with a screen door slam. Mom's at the stove, coins in the can. Tore up jeans, fresh creases though. I learned young how the real ones move. Corner store run, 6 on the dot. Got a bodega bag and a whole lot of plot. Kids in the lane with the backboard bent. Dreams got loud where the rent got spent. I kept my name like a steel chain gleam. Cold hands, hot wheel, still on the beam. When the block get tense, I don't fold, I stand. Tape deck bumping with the sweat in my hand. Say it loud,
let 'em know.
Let 'em know. We don't quit,
We just go
from the curb,
from the curb
to the crowd,
to the crowd.
Keep it roll,
keep it proud. Hear that sound?
We came up from the ground.
Hear that sound?
Turn it up, keep it loud.
Hands up, don't stop now.
We gon' make the whole place bow.
Hear that sound?
We came up from the ground. Back of the bus with a bus to seat. Pocket full of hope and a stomach to feed. Old heads talk, I was all ears. Learn fast how to turn pain to years. Jacket full of marks from the hard rain. Still I walk like I own my lane. My man said move when the truth show teeth, so I bit down hard and I stayed on beat. No silver spoon, just a loud mouth spark. A tight little flame in a wide black park. If the night got wild, I got light inside. Couple scars on the page, but I still provide.
Say it loud,
say it loud.
Let 'em know,
let 'em know.
We don't quit,
we don't quit.
We just go
from the curb,
to
the crowd.
Keep it raw, keep it raw. Hear that sound?
We came up from the ground.
Hear that sound?
Turn it up, keep it loud.
Hands up, don't stop now. We gon' make the whole place bow. Hear that sound?
We came up from the ground. Now the whole room snapped when I stepped in frame. Same kid, new grip, still chase the flame. I seen dreams get chipped, seen crews get split. So I move like a blade with a steady hit. Needle on the wax, make the whole joint swing. One head nod, can't crack the king. I don't talk too much, let the pulse do work. Every line got weight, every bar got hurt. From the front steps out to the packed up hall. We survived that grind, now we stand too tall. If you came with the noise, better bring that back. Cause the old school grit still lives in the track.
Hear that sound?
We came up from the ground.
Hear that sound? Turn it up, keep it loud. Hands up, don't stop now. We gon' make the whole place bow. Hear that sound?
They came up from the ground.
Bring it back one more time.
Yeah.